Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is the Glow Theory podcast. I'm your host, Jean Marie. And this is the second last episode of this season. I just want to say thank you to all the people who decided to check me out, view my videos. I don't care how low they are. Everyone's got to start somewhere, right? I'm sure I'll find my group, my niche eventually, but thank you to those who still decided to stick around, see what I'm about, see what my thoughts and opinions are about these topics. So I really do appreciate y'all. So today's episode is all about self-love. I'm just gonna give some tips and things that kind of helped me with reactivating and rediscovering this portion of myself, and letting go of the insecurities and letting go of like what people thought about me and people's opinions, and just living in my truth, being more authentic to me and not being so scared or timid or shy of being perceived by people. And yeah, just overall like loving myself again and like choosing myself again and making sure that what I do benefits me and making sure that me first in all situations. Like I'm gonna go all in on the tips and the tricks and the things that I did to help me get to that level. Okay, so we're gonna get into like the definition of what the internet thinks self-love is. I searched it up here, and so it says, self-love is the deep conscious choice to honor, accept, and care for yourself emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. It's not just bubble baths and affirmations, although it does help. It's about choosing yourself even when it's hard. There you have it, the definition of self-love. Choosing yourself spiritually, physically, mentally, all of the leaves, and honoring yourself and your truth as much as you can, as much as possible, even in the hardest situations. Because shout out to the people-pleasing peoples, definitely was one of them. Definitely had this tendency to people please, to care way too much about other people, putting everyone's needs before my own, and just going out and about for people who don't even fucking deserve it, and just looking a fool, looking stupid. I'm describing myself, okay, calm down. And it was really hard for me to choose me, pick myself up, because I guess, well, yeah, I didn't love myself. I abandoned me. I abandoned who I was because I didn't know how to love myself. I didn't know what that looked like. I didn't know what ways I could. And when I did put myself first, I always felt guilty. I always felt like I should be putting other people first to make sure everyone else is comfortable before me. Everyone else feels good before me. Everyone else's emotional, physical needs are taken care of before my own. And it's like, the version of me now, when I think about how I behaved in the past through my actions and stuff like that, oh my God. But it had to happen. It had to happen. It had to happen. It's just, it's crazy because like the version of me, I'm putting myself first. I'm not a mean person, but I put myself first. I really don't care what other people think. I don't care if it hurts other people's feelings. Like if it makes me comfortable, whatever it is, if we're planning the day, if we are going out somewhere to eat, if this, that, and the third, whatever it is, I am always making sure I'm comfortable. I'm always making sure I'm putting myself first. That's that, bottom line, period. I don't really care if it hurts anyone's feelings. That means that it's just, you're offended? All right, well, on to the next. And yeah, so looking back at that past version of myself, Miss Girl, she did not have the skills, the tools to even understand what self-love really is, and what choosing yourself and being firm in who you are, being planted like a damn tree damn deep in the dirt about who you are, standing in your truth, standing on your boundaries, standing on what you believe in, and not caring what the result of the matter is from anybody else, as long as you're comfortable. She did not have that. She did not have that backbone. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys some tips and tricks that helped with me in my journey of self-love and figuring out who I am and standing on business and making sure that don't get played a fool ever again, because I hate sitting back and just thinking about moments in time where I was made a fool because of my lack of choices within myself, and I just sit there bitter because I'm like, what the, like, help, hello. It's just embarrassing, but it's okay. We don't want you to feel embarrassed. I don't want you to feel embarrassed. This is a safe place. We're gonna talk about tips and tricks, because self-love, it does not just happen overnight. This is something that you have to work on and work on and work on until it becomes so true to your core, so embedded in your conscious, in your brain, that it's like, it's me or no one, right? You know? Start with number one. This is something that kind of reframed my brain into how I viewed myself and how I was just talking in general. I'm not gonna lie, I used to be very vulgar with my words because I did not care, and I didn't care for the significance of how powerful words can be, especially for the brain, your subconscious. Like, words are really powerful, you know? And so what I started doing was talking to myself like I'm my best friend, instead of, you know, like calling myself dumb or stupid. I mean, I just did in that couple seconds ago, but that was a past version of myself that I was referring to, okay? Don't come for me. Anyways, so talking to myself like I'm my best friend, you know, and not, if I'm doing something wrong, I'm not going to automatically call myself stupid for not doing it how I should have done it, or this dress looks so stupid on me, or I don't like how this looks, it looks like shit. You know, I started reframing all the words, that all the little voices in my head, I started reframing them into more intentful, caring words, you know, instead of just replacing things, instead of being so vulgar and so mean. It's like, girl, say nice things. You're only human. You're not perfect. Not everything is gonna work out exactly how you want it to, and that is okay. And just reframing myself to view myself, you know, and plug that into my brain and view myself in a different light, instead of with these vulgar, just negative, low vibrational words and energy. Like, no. So if you want to start loving yourself, you need to train your brain to actually start loving yourself. You got to plug that into your brain. You got to plug that into your brain, into your subconscious, into yourself, and allow it. Allow yourself to receive that good, positive, feel good energy and feel good words. And yeah. Okay, number two, this one is my favorite. I've been doing this, okay? But I do it on a whole nother level. So number two is romanticize caring for yourself. What I mean is romanticize literally everything. Okay, not everyone's like me. I romanticize everything in my life. Romanticize making yourself dinner. Every time I make myself dinner, I would like take pictures of it. I'll make it all cute, you know, and like, cause I was not really good at cooking, and that, you know, I started getting into it because, you know, I wanted to feed my body with good stuff. Anyways, anytime I made myself a plate, I would put all the cute color, like, I don't know, make it aesthetically pleasing, like make it cute. I would use a cute bowl or plate, cute utensils, set it up perfectly on my table, my dining room table, or wherever I'm sitting. Get myself a cute little martini glass and fill it up with juice. and just, I don't know, set up a candle, play jazz music while I'm eating, and just turn the lights a little lower. Like those are kind of things that I love to do. Or even I love skincare, spa, any of that. People who know me know that I love that, and I will literally romanticize the fuck out of skincare, out of spa days, spa nights. I will literally go and buy a new robe if I feel like it, new PJs, socks, comfy, fluffy socks, and you don't have to do that. I'm just telling you what I do, okay? Get my warm blankets, set it up where I want to be comfortable, play my music in the background. I love to listen to like old tunes or jazz music playing just to get the vibes right. Obviously wash my face, do my skincare, put on a face mask, okay? Make myself some tea or whatever I'm drinking that I want to be cute, put it in a cute mug or a cute cup, and set it up where I want it to be, get my snacks and everything, set it up where I need it, all cute, assembled and everything. And I just relax with my candles lighting in the background. Like things like that just make me feel so princessy and so cute and just so, you know, just like, very, very nice. It gets you in tune with your senses as well. If you're a sensual person, you will thoroughly enjoy doing stuff like that. But yeah, just making sure that you're taking time to just make things feel so special for you, you know? Like if you're literally, now I don't know about like folding laundry. You can't really romanticize that. I mean, get yourself some candles in the background, play some music. Okay, you can, okay, fold your laundry, the hot laundry, you know? Fold it up, you know, romanticize it, make yourself feel good. I don't know, but anyways, those are my tips. But yeah, that's what I mean by romanticizing caring for yourself in all ways possible. Make it this fun and exciting adventure, even if it's just little small things, you know? When you're by yourself, do things with intent, you know, and make sure that you feel good, you feel cared for, it feels good. And you're not overthinking or thinking about anything else. It's just you're in tune, the vibes are right, everything is good. Alrighty, the next tip, number 3, is stop seeking validation from the wrong people, okay? Honestly, because I'm having flashbacks of how cringy I was for seeking validation from people who did not care about me, people who did not care about me, who were using me for sure for what I had and what I got, but who did not genuinely care about me as a person. When I stopped, actually when I cut off the people in my life that were not truly genuine at all, who did not give a about me or my existence, and I cut them off, obviously life felt lighter, it felt great, but it also gave me like discernment about what kind of people I would want in my life, what kind of people I would want to surround me, especially if I'm winning in life, if I'm doing well in life. Like who is sitting at the table, who is with me, who's around me, you know, what kind of good energy do I want around me? And so I started off with cutting off those people, and seeking validation outside of yourself is coming from a people-pleasing tendency. It's when you haven't really been fully accepted or truly seen for who you are, which I definitely can understand. And then you start seeking validation outside of yourself from surface level people, places, situations to make yourself feel good, because you don't have enough self-love within yourself to make your own damn self to feel good. Right? Stuck in like this limbo of trying to make people like this version of you that was built upon their validation. It is not the real you, it's not who you are, and so you're operating as, you know, as someone who's not even like you can't even be yourself. You can't even feel comfortable within your own skin, with what you wear, with anything, like with anything, because your whole entire persona of your existence and how you developed yourself was based on other people's opinion. And it's like, girl, it is not, like, come on, you're original. You're so, I know it sounds so mundane and cheesy when I say that, you're original, no one's like you, but literally no one is like you. No one has played in your character before, and you are right now. So it's like, do not cheat yourself out for other people's mods and whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. Being stuck in that loophole of receiving validation from other people, it keeps you trapped in overthinking, oh no, do I look good in this? Like, what are people gonna think about me? Like, oh no, should I wear my hair like this? Like, you know, like things like that fuck up your mental, your nervous system, your body. Yes, mental health fucks with your body, and your whole, especially as a woman, your whole entire hormonal phase will be affected by your mental, okay? Anyways, as I was saying, I have my notes here, so please don't. Yes, right, I was saying, it keeps you trapped in the loophole, and also keeps you trapped in people-pleasing tendencies. It can lead to burnout because you're not living in your truth. You're not living this whole entire human who has different ideas and values and is so unique and so different. You're wasting your energy being someone that you literally are not, that is literally built and based on what people think and what people have to say about you. I'm sorry, are other people God? Did they create you? I think the fuck not. We're gonna jump into number 4, which is writing yourself love letters or just cute little notes. I am a fiend for doing stuff like that. Literally, I have journals upon journals, notebooks upon notebooks. I have letterheads upon letterheads of little shit that I wrote to myself. Yeah, just little things. Literally, I would write them and then I'd put them like in my coat pocket, and then I'd find it like a few days later or weeks later when I finally wear that coat, and I'm like, oh, oh my god, you know what I mean? Like, just little shit like that. Just, they're corny, I don't care, but they make me happy, they make me feel good. And even as I'm writing them intentfully with the love and the care and the intent of wanting to make myself feel good, to feel happy, as if I'm writing it to a friend or something, that friend being me, and then yeah, with that positive energy, like, it just, I love. Even if you want to do like little sticky notes and put like, oh my god, you're so pretty, you know, close them up, I don't know, disperse them around the home somewhere, disperse them in your shoes, in your wallet, wherever the fuck, I don't really care. Put it somewhere where you know you'll find it eventually, and then you do, and it's just good. And even when you're sitting down writing those love letters to yourself, it can be really healing, because it's like rediscovering, reopening this part of yourself that you want to take care of, that you want to love, that you want to honor and show respect to. So this one, definitely my favorite one. I love this. Even if you want to add like in your letters, I'm just adding on to that, you can start by saying like, dear future me, I am so proud of you for how far you have come, for how much you have accomplished, for dealing with life the way that you did. It is not easy being human, but you did it. You know, like things like that, just to really show yourself that sincerity, that compassion, because you're human. Not everything is going to be perfect. And that self-love. All right. We're gonna get into number 5 is my favorite. Oh, it's saying no and not over explaining yourself. Ew, I used to be top tier people pleaser. I was literally in the runnings. I swear to God, I was bending my back backwards for people that did not give a fuck about me. And the amount of embarrassment and not resentment, but the amount of rage and annoyance that I have for me doing that to because I betrayed myself. This version of me feels betrayed and offended that I even had done such a thing, and continued to say yes and overgive and do this and da 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 da. Where the fuck did that lead me? Where did it lead me? Broke, no money, no school because I dropped out, chasing someone. Oh God. Broke, no money, homeless, out of school. I went back to school, by the way. Jobless, just down in the dirt because I said yes too much. I couldn't say no without over explaining. I decided to shrink myself in so many different situations because I didn't want to say no, and that led me to down in the dumps. That led me to the worst 2023 to 24 season. And child, when I started saying no, because I really was so over it, and I was so over people, and I needed to start sticking up for myself. Oh my God, it's like all that shit that was pushed on my chest, immediately gone. Shoulders lighter. Life was just zinging. Life was great. There was sparkles in the air. I don't know how to explain it. No, I'm kidding. I'm being really dramatic here. But when I started choosing myself and saying no without over explaining, it made me feel at first very nervous. I would constantly overthink anytime I would, say no to someone if I didn't want to do something. It's like, oh my God, what are they gonna think? Like, oh my God, like, I don't know. And then over time, it was just like, I don't know, bestie, you wanna go here? No. Well, all right then. That was that. I would move on to the next. Like, it feels good because I don't care to explain myself. I don't care to excite people with me saying yes. I don't care. I really just don't care because I'm comfortable with me. I'm comfortable with my choices. I'm comfortable with whatever is comfortable for myself. I don't care to people please because I honestly low-key resent people a little bit. I shouldn't have said that. Oh well. It's okay to, we're still working on that part of myself. See, healing is very much linear. It's linear. But yeah, please start saying no. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up for yourself. Okay. We're gonna move on to number 6. I just had to put some gloss on because I've been chatting a lot and that shit is literally, ooh. Oh, bling bling. Okay. So number 6 is do the shadow work gently. I was saying self-love isn't just, it's not just baths and cute little spa days and such, it's really looking at deeper parts within yourself that are hidden away, that have been hidden away, that have been in the dark. It's really, like looking in there, figuring out what you gotta clean out of there and putting in that work. It's hard, it's traumatic, it's scary, it's emotional, it's a process, but it has to be done, bro. Like, you need to deep clean. If you want shit to change in your self-love healing journey, you need to start at the very bottom. You need to scrape all the gunk out, not just a few layers at the top. You gotta get in there. You gotta dig in there and get that shit out. And then we start adding and adding and adding more and adding more love and more love. Like, it takes time. What really helped me through this like shadow period of healing myself was I did a lot of journaling. Obviously I had a therapist, but a lot of journaling, a lot of affirmations, a lot of like healing music, energy, whatever the fuck that I went through. No shame at all. That was my story, whatever. Yeah, healing, affirmations, whatever, getting in tune with my spiritual side and seeking whatever higher power I needed to help me get through this part of my life, going on a lot of walks, literally just sitting there and listening to music, headphones on, just listening for hours because I wanted to. A lot of sleeping. When you're healing, when you're getting rid of those shadow parts of yourself, those old wounds, you will sleep a lot because you're catching up on the sleep that you needed, catching up on all that shit that you needed, the rest, the no anxiety, the no anticipation, the no, you know, like your body is catching up on being still. It needs to purge. What else did I do? I tried getting in tune with a lot of the old things I used to do. I used to love sketch. I love to sketch. I love to draw. So I would kind of I was making my way back into that. Those little hobbies that I used to do. I used to play a lot of instruments, so I was trying to get back into that as well. Just to remind myself of my skills and my talents and things that made my brain escape, made me feel good, you know, for the time being that I needed to feel good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. During that shadow period, it's a lot of being intentional with myself, my days, my body, whatever my body needed, I responded to immediately. And also being intentional with what I was watching too. I know that people have their different thoughts and whatever the opinions or whatever, but during that time, during your shadow period and you're healing through that, you're very sensitive emotionally. Your frequency, your emotions, your subconscious, your brain, everything is very, very sensitive because it's getting exposed, it's getting wiped clean, it's getting bare. So just be mindful about what you're listening to, what shows you're watching, what things you're letting into your body, eating, you know, through the ears, through the eyes, whatever it is, just being really intentional about that. All right, let's get into number 7. And number 7 is unfollow, mute, and curate your own digital space. This is, if you want, it's a choice, it's a tip, but what I did was literally went ghost mode from social media. I got rid of all of my social media, cut off all the people that did not make sense in my life, or tried to as well. Literally ghost mode. And I was only, yes, I did have TikTok, but no one could find me. And I made sure I was, you know, following uplifting creators or people who were inspiring, people who made me feel good about life, about achieving, about healing, about growing, you know. And definitely went through this really weird phase of like discovering my spirituality and like figuring out who I was. It was a very weird era, but embrace it. Don't be ashamed. Let it happen. Process it how you need to. Whatever it is that you fall into that helps you overcome, whether that be spiritually or you start to follow into this religion or whatever it is, don't be ashamed. Allow yourself to do it, because if it helps you get to your healing, to your process, do it. No one else's opinions matter. No one's opinions matter. We literally just talked about that. Okay? What else did I say? Yeah, that's basically it. Just being really intentional, again, with your space, with your phone, the internet, whatever it is, being intentional with what you're hearing, listening to, reading to, what you're seeing on the internet as well. Just being intentional, you know, being such a raw, vulnerable space of healing and creating recreating the self-love. You just be careful, treat yourself with care, treat yourself with love. So number 8, I said listen to music that aligns with your healing. And as I was saying, during like the shadow period of like listening to healing frequencies and listening to high vibrational music that was uplifting and that affected, because y'all, everyone, there's energy everywhere. Your whole body is energy. So if you want to start listening to, if you're going to listen to things that are low vibrational, talks about low vibrational stuff and things that are, you know, like like cool, like yeah, we get it. But during this time of like healing and purging and rediscovering yourself, you want to be listening to uplifting music that makes you want to dance, that makes you feel good, that makes you feel happy, that inspires you. And even listening to like healing frequencies too, that really helps. If you want to get into like meditating and like rewiring your brain and the subconscious, literally sitting crisscross or laying down, whatever, headphones on or earplugs, something where it's nice and close, and putting on that healing frequency, that healing music, closing your eyes and just letting your brain, your mind wander to where it's supposed to, literally. And then hopefully after your session or whatever, it doesn't have to be like 20 minutes, 10 minutes long. Like it can even just be like 5 minutes, or just one song, one healing frequency song. That's it. Like it doesn't have to be this dramatic, oh, you know, like it's not no deal. Yeah. But yeah, choose intention. And I'm not saying you can have like your cool artists, because yo, I love me some hip hop and some rap, but during that time of my healing and rediscovering myself and the self-love, I was not listening to any of it. I was literally listening to Afro beats, reggae music, healing frequencies, and a lot of like jazz music, older songs too, like 60s, just those old cute tunes about love and cute, you know, back in the day when men talked about women in such a special way. Yeah, just music like that. That's number 9, the second last one. Celebrate yourself for small wins. You got out of bed today, period, queen. You did that shit. You rocked that shit. You know, because hey, we're not gonna judge people and their journeys, because sometimes some days are really fucking slow and you can't even get out of bed. But when you do, you give yourself a good congratulations and a happy smile, because you did it. You lifted your dead weighted body off of that bed. You got yourself up. You got yourself to go shower, because you haven't in a while. Congratulations. Be happy for yourself. Be proud of yourself, because hey, again, like I say, we're humans. We are humans on a very dense type of situation going on here and everything. All I'm saying is that things here can really fuck up your mental so bad that your body literally just cannot even fathom. So you always need to just do your best to celebrate yourself, even with eating too. If you haven't eaten anything and then you finally do, be proud of yourself. Be proud that you're actually receiving and accepting that, you know, that is like a small token of love and gratitude towards yourself. Small wins like that, I feel like as they total up, you start to feel good. You look back and you're like, damn, I did that. You know, those little wins, they just, you know, they start to get smaller and smaller and smaller as you achieve more and more and more, if that makes sense. And it's not no damn game. It's not a competition. Just do what you gotta do. Do what's best. Do it how you need to. Okay, it's a process. And number 10, the last one, obviously but not the least, is remember that you are not broken. You are rebuilding. You don't need to fix yourself. I was definitely in this state of like, I need to fix myself. Like, what's wrong with me? Like, why am I operating like this? Like, why am I doing this? And the version of me now obviously, as you go through more healing, your nervous system will calm down, your brain, your emotions, your energy, whatever the fuck, will all start to slow down a little bit. And you'll realize you don't need to be fixing yourself. It's not like, you're not operating, it's not surgery, it's not a game, it's not chess. You're a human being having a human experience, and you are going through the linear phases of life. That's what it is. And you just got to do the best you can in this time being for however long this season will last. It's not about, I need to fix myself before this. It's like, because with healing and self-love, like, it's just not like that. It's not realistic. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, like I was saying, you don't need to fix yourself to be lovable. You don't need to fix yourself to be a certain way. You don't need to fix yourself to be perceived differently. Let's not step into the people pleasing. No. You need to be okay with whatever you are going through right now. Be okay with it, accept it, and keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. You don't need to fix yourself to be lovable, to be perceived differently. You don't need to fix anything about yourself like that to be for other people. It's for yourself, right? You want to work on yourself. You want to rebuild. You want to work and grow and learn about yourself and learn how to be better. But you don't gotta fix. You're not Bob the Builder. You don't gotta fix yourself. That is the end of our tips and tricks of self-love and what you could do to help you on this journey. I hope that was helpful. I hope that brought some sort of insight in any type of way, or just enjoyable to watch, because I'm growing on you. So, hey, let me stop. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys like the video, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one too. The next one is gonna be the last one, I believe. Hold on. Let me look at this calendar I got here, as I frantically search when it's not even here. Hold on. It is the last one. Oh my god. That's going to be the last one of this season, and then we're going to move on to the next season, which I will reveal in the next video. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this was good to watch. Yeah. Comment down below positive things. Don't be mean, because I believe in karma, and karma always comes back around. So please keep that shit away from me. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Bye.